What's up YouTube? Scotty Tradition back with another video. Made a pickup this past week from a friend of mine, Josh, J Stottlemyre 1 on the YouTube. He was letting go of a few great cards because he was picking up an even better card for his collection, so go check out J Stottlemyre 1 and his video if you have not already. He picked up an amazing card, so feel free to check that out. But in the process, he was actually selling a card that I had my eye on for probably the last couple of years, really. It was a card that I was kind of had on my, back of my mind at the National. Like I said, I walked the floor for about 15 hours at the National, only picked up the one item. I did see a few of these at the National, but the ones I did see were pretty beat up, to be honest, for the grade that I was looking at. I was probably looking anywhere from a 1 to like a 3, and the ones I saw definitely looked the part, 1 to 3. So, and also the prices were not cheap either. Everything seemed inflated on this card. It is, a classic card, a great baseball card, so that's not surprising. The price was inflated, but sometimes prices are so inflated that you don't even have a good starting point to begin to deal with a dealer, if you understand what I mean. So I ended up not picking one of those up at the National, and lo and behold, of course, Josh was trying to get rid of one that Monday that I came back, so it all worked out good. So let's go ahead and show the card. It's a 1941 play ball, Joe Dimaagio. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. I think it's focusing on the book in the back. We're going to take that book out of there. We'll bring it back in just a little bit. There we go. So 1941 play ball, Joe Dimaagio. This is a beautiful example, the grade of a 2.5. You can see nicely centered, great color, and what else could you want from a 41 play ball Dimaagio? It is a 2.5. Does have a little bit of creasing up here in the upper left, which may be kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can get a good view of it in the right light. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's about right there. It kind of comes down a little bit right there. It really does not affect the look of the card at all. Presents beautifully still. Take a quick look at the back here. Just an amazing card, and super happy to be able to get it. Just a beauty. So just for comparison purposes, the 1941 play ball has a combined pop, PSA, and SGC of 1200. So about 850 PSA copies have been graded. About 350 SGC copies have been graded. So that's not a super high number. I mean, 1200 for such a classic card, that's not a lot. So it's really nice to get a nice centered copy that doesn't look completely beat up in any grade, to be honest. Just a classic card like this. You look at again, I keep going back to the modern population reports on cards. What is there, like 30,000 Lukas graded now or something like that? And I like Luka, but that is a huge number compared to 1200. So, and just for reference, here's another one I picked up earlier this year. This is the SGC one I picked up earlier this year of the 39 play ball. The combined pop for the 39 play ball is 1900, so it's a little bit higher actually than the 41 play ball, even though this is 2 years older. There's about 1450 PSA copies graded, about 460 SGC copies. So, I mean, both of them aren't super high pop, but the 41 play ball is definitely a little more rare to find. So Super happy to have these in any grade, to be honest. Just a beautiful example. And let me go ahead and get the book back in there that I had. So the book is called Collecting Sports Legends, and there is a little excerpt on the 41 Dimaagio, which I will read. This card is considered a true classic in the hobby, and while not his rookie, it is Joe Dimaagio's most popular card. The image is striking, showing Joltin Joe finishing that great swing. And you can see him finishing that great swing there. In 1941, Dimaagio's swing never looked better as he established a new mark by hitting safely in 56 consecutive games that year. Dimaagio would also go on to win the AL MVP after finishing with a .357 batting average, 30 home runs, and a league-leading 125 RBIs, denying that sweet-swinging lefty from Boston the award. It would be one of the 3 MVP trophies for the Yankee legend, while Dimaagio's hitting streak may be his most memorable moment and showing of ultimate consistency. His entire career mirrored this accomplishment. In 13 seasons with the Yankees, he made 13 All-Star teams. Dimaagio drove in 100 or more runs in each of his seasons, with a minimum of 500 at-bats. In the 2 seasons that Dimaagio failed to reach 100 RBIs, he drove in 95 and 97 respectively. He was as dependable as they come. This card, the key to the 1941 play ball set, is a symbolic treasure. So that's the write-up on the card right there. Again, super happy to have it. This book actually ranks the top 20 sports cards of all time. At least this was according to Joe Orlando when the book was written. And it's just kind of fun going through this book, and you can agree or disagree with some of the cards on here. But of course, you've got the T206 Wagner, the 52 Mantle, 15-16 Sporting News Babe Ruth. Of course, there's the T206 Eddie Plank. Everybody knows about the 33 Lajoie, and the fact that that card wasn't really released. Got the Turkey Red Cabinets Ty Cobb. Number 7 includes all of the Gowdy Ruth cards from 33 Gowdy. So yeah, a lot of cards I probably will never own, to be honest. The 51 Bowman Mantle rookie is on the list. There's the 14-15 Cracker Jack Shoeless Joe, which is an amazing card. 34 Gowdy Lou Gehrig combo, just both beautiful cards as well. And then you got the Satchel from 48 Leaf up there. Then the Dimaagio. There's the gold border Ty Cobb. Wilson Franks, Ted Williams. This is a card I would love to own someday. Clemente and Aaron actually have both of those cards. Those are the only other 2 cards on the list that I do have. And here's a football card, the 35 Chickle Nagurski, which is super iconic. There's the 48 Bowman George Mikan, which has gained a lot of popularity since this book was even written, so super expensive card these days. And of course the 51 Bowman Willie Mays, rookie, and the Jordan. So yeah, you can make with that list of what you want, but he did feel that necessary enough to include it on this list as one of the 20 greatest sports cards of all time. So that's all I got for you. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and a great week coming up. And again, super happy to be able to get that Dimaagio and add it to the collection. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.